This is the final time that you're gonna see the Agera HH in this channel.
Are you sad?
I am sad. Had a little bit of too much fun, and they put it right into a tree. Oh, my power steering still doesn't work. I ordered that pump, it's coming. This is the final time that you're gonna see the Agera HH in this channel. It's on its way to Florida right now, and it is gonna become the Agera HHC, probably. So,
Not the Agera HC?
We'll see what happens. I haven't decided yet. It's going in for a reconstructive surgery. It's going in under the knife. I really want to address a handful of things on this car that I personally love, but there's a lot of things that I don't like. You know, like right here, this just, it needs to be all redone, you know? 2012 this car was built, and obviously in 2012 I was like 21 years old or something like that. I was unable to afford a Koenigsegg at that time, and so, you know, with the Agera being discontinued, my dream car, this is my dream car, you know, the Agera platform, I want to spec it the way I would have done from the factory. So I'm going to send it in, and I'm going to have it all redone the way that I believe I would have done it back then. So if you guys take any guesses of how you think I should do this, or how I'm going to do this, let me know in the comments below. I'm sending 2 cars off, and we're gonna go get the other one, because the other one we're gonna have to push. The other car that's going down to Florida is one of my Countachs. This is the downdraft car. Sometime in early 90s, the interior was changed. Now I don't really know why, because the red factory interior is so much better than this creamish color, but at the time, maybe it didn't make any sense. Red wasn't in, or whatever that may be. I have the complete plan to change this back to factory spec, which is the red interior, and I sourced this factory red leather interior from Valentino Balboni himself. So if you can see it in the car right there, there's the seat inserts. Obviously the rest of the leather is gonna go on the outside of it, but this right here is a phenomenal example of a beautiful 1983 Countach. It's just a great car. I want to put this up and bring a trailer, as well as this one. This one I paid a lot less than it's worth now. So this car has a downdraft engine in it. It was originally a carbureted car from 1983. So it's still carbureted, but the previous owner upgraded the engine to the fastest, most powerful Countach motor that they had made, the downdraft. And so this car isn't completely factory spec because of that engine, but it's like the best upgrade possible because it has a lot of power, and once this thing's all dialed in, it'll be really fun to drive. You know, this car is worth well into the 700s. A factory downdraft car is over $1 million, and a factory carbureted car, as it would have come like this one, is gonna be worth closer to $1 million as well. So this is a 3,000 kilometer 84 in pristine condition. This one here, I'm gonna have an engine out service done, all the stuff, seals and this and brakes and every single thing redone on this car. So someone who gets into this car can feel good about paying top dollar. That one's next.
Last time you're gonna see your egg for 2 months.
Probably longer than that. Probably 3. The time that I wanted to drive it was in the winter. Every once in a while, I do something really and yep, today's that day. So I sold a couple of cars to a dealer, and they were about time to get rid of them. They had to leave the rental fleet because they were getting older. And the dealer said, hey, look, I got some really cool cars for you, but I've got this one in the back that I think you might be interested in. And yeah, that's one right here. This car, he was like, I had a transporter bring the car from California to Florida for me. The transporters decided to take it off the truck, had a little bit of too much fun, and they put it right into a tree and some bushes and a whole bunch of stuff. And this car, unfortunately, was not covered under insurance because the transporters did not damage it while it was on the trailer. So there was no insurance involved, and the dealer obviously has to sue that company and whatever, but he was left with this car that he purchased, and I thought, I haven't fixed a crashed car in a long time. Why don't we fix this one? Well, moral of the story is don't buy a car by its pictures.
Walk us through it.
we have a tree impact right here.
Yeah.
And on this side, I really don't know what happened. I feel like this side, because you know this is straight right here, so I don't really get what happened this way, but it hit it at a really good angle because this area here is very easy to solve and fix. This trunk system has to be completely cut out, so I don't know what happened here. I mean, the wheels all messed up, like the tree was on the other side. What happened to this side? You know, kind of weird, right?
Double impact?
And like, what kind of wires are these? Headlights, that's what it is. That's the inside of a headlight right there. Anyways.
Is there room for profit on this one?
Well, the good thing is this has a clean title with no Carfax. So that's the funniest thing about these cars is that, you know, when these accidents happen and insurance isn't involved and there's no police reports, they just, you know, it is what it is. They don't have any damage reports or any Carfaxes or any title issues because no claims get paid. So yeah, I mean, I do think that there could be some profit in here. It's actually not in bad shape.
It's actually not that bad. It'll buff out.
The miles are low, right? We just got to get some wheels on it. Here, I don't think the shock is broken. I actually have a spare shock anyways. I think we can fix it.
Bad news, everybody. Well, I sent the Koenigsegg to Miami to E3 Upholstery and to an unnamed body shop there that was going to transform the Agera HH into something similar to this. Now, maybe the right color, or maybe this isn't the right color, but this was the style that I was looking to do. Well, it didn't happen. And the reason it didn't happen is because I got a call from the factory, someone very high up in the factory, and they asked if I would be interested in sending the car to them to do the color change and the interior change. And I talked to them a little bit and I said, you know, it's not a bad idea. I'm open to it. I don't really want it to take a year and a half. So I would agree if they agreed to do the powertrain modifications that I wanted to do at the same exact time. So it kind of was more efficient. So I think we're all on the same page and I should be getting a bill for this modification, hopefully this week. So I can kind of change the Agera HH, retire that one, maybe build the Agera HC.